No, just taking pictures.
Oh, I figured. Alright, you boys ready?
No. Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Alright, everyone, welcome back once again to
Ta-da.
another episode.
Travis got it.
I have with me the same people as last time, but I'm going to do their introductions for them.
Yeah, baby.
Over here, I got Trent, big ol' Meister. Ladies, he's single, ready to mingle.
Man, he's single and ready to mingle.
So, if you're interested, looking for some fun, or just a big old sexy hunk, hit up TK Breakdown or Trent's phone number. I'll link it in the video. Promise
Great.
that. Next to me, I got my boy AJ with me.
What's up?
Sorry, ladies, he's engaged. You kind of fucked,
me.
so
Yeah, that happened.
yeah. Congrats, though. By the way,
Yeah,
I mean,
congrats, brother.
I'm so glad. And then way down yonder over here, my brother Jalen. Ladies, he's also single. Not ready to mingle though, because he's got to be a badass for a little longer. Don't marry any strippers, please.
Oh,
Other than that,
Marry a stripper.
it's a common thing, dude. That is why that's not a rumor.
Okay, don't marry a stripper. Marry a daytime hooker.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that.
I got me.
As long as I know, like she's making her money when she's back.
Absolutely.
Got me a little Crown Apple and Diet Dr. Pepper. Trent.
Bud Light.
I
AJ.
just got Dr. Pepper right now.
I got my water right here.
El Agua.
Yeah.
I'm about to throw chaw in and I like to drink and chew at the same time.
Dude,
Yeah,
that
it's a
makes
little
me and
hard.
TK sound like fucking soaks.
Yeah.
Two motherfuckers drinking.
So, I've been
Motherfucker, time out. You were gonna buy beer and force me to drink with you without me even knowing. Travis had to tell me.
I don't think that's burnt. That's like perfect.
He said, Trent's gonna buy beer so you and him can drink. I'm like, really? Huh, I better call
I'm
him.
sorry.
Thanks for
I'm
fucking
sorry.
narking me out,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
you're welcome.
Are you a knock?
Yeah, I'm a narc.
A narc? Yeah, a knock.
Nah.
Only narcs call people narcs. That
fucking
just
narc.
means you're a narc because you called us a narc. You would buy these or what? Alright. Alright, so lately I've been seeing this article.
Yeah.
Been popping up about the one and only legend Mike Tyson.
Mm.
I don't know how true this is. I read it. His bodyguard even quoted on it and everything, saying like it's true. He used to do this. So he used to go in and knock out all 5 of his sparring partners within an hour, just so he can go home and watch Tom and Jerry.
I believe it.
I believe it.
I mean, he was like 18, 19, 20, 21 in his prime. So, like when
But-
he was.
Like what I'm
Heavyweight,
saying,
really.
like
That motherfucker probably still watches Tom and Jerry.
Oh, I believe it.
It's good
like what are your thoughts on that? Honestly, I want to know. Like to me, that's awesome. That's
Oh,
like
fuck yeah,
that's
that's awesome.
badass. Like one of the most feared men on the planet
Yeah.
is watching cartoons, Tom and
I
Jerry.
mean, we gotta keep our sanity. Like that was his. Like, fucking biting dude's ears off or watching Tom and Jerry.
Alright, you know what? I mean,
Hey, I love the guy. Don't get me wrong.
Wow, way to throw his pass out there, Jalen.
Hey.
jeez.
I love
badass.
Mike. I'm saying, Tom and Jerry. Was
Mike hit him up.
Yeah.
He said, "You know you."
Alright, since we're on the topic of him, $100,000 right now in his condition in the ring. Would you try it?
No.
What? No. He knocked us.
All medical expenses paid. You don't have
Fuck
to
yeah.
win. You still get paid $100K.
Yeah.
But just to go
No,
one on one out.
100K is not enough.
You don't think so?
No.
No, it'd have to be a mill.
But you're not.
Easy a mill because somebody getting in the ring with him.
You
that's
get a
profession-
concussion, bro.
That's getting paid. Dude, they're getting
I had
paid.
2 before. I can have another one.
They're getting paid.
Yeah.
Good, they're getting paid good money. So
Fuck it, I
you
don't
know, 100,000. No,
Did you
no.
see his exhibition match with what's his face?
Yeah.
Like last summer or something like that.
Dude's got his speed. still.
Yeah,
Like, it's,
and dude was saying like he was tired immediately because and like was hurting from Mike getting hit. Mike hitting him.
so you're saying minimum $1 million, you would do it
Yeah.
right now in his current condition.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
I would do it just to say that I stepped in the ring with him.
Yeah.
I'd do it for $100K.
I do it for 100K.
I'd
Just,
probably
just to
honestly-
say I stepped in the ring.
I'd honestly probably do it for free.
Just for the experience.
Now in his like prime in his 20s,
That's
hell yeah.
absolutely
Fuck
not.
no.
Motherfucker would kill
Fucking
me.
pussies.
I'm
I'm
gonna be getting like a metal jaw afterwards, stainless steel, baby.
As long as I can get one hit on him, that is
If
all.
I can
that
punch him
matters.
first.
Doesn't even. he just,
Okay,
like,
yeah,
takes
if you
it.
could hit him first.
You can punch him
I walk
first.
up, hit him, and he fucking drops. Like, well, never mind.
Where my mill at, dude? We didn't shake hands. What you mean we didn't shake hands? I just knocked him out.
You're actually don't pay
If
me.
you can get the first punch,
First punch.
Oh, I'm fucking putting all my back into that
Yeah,
bitch.
I'm gonna
putting-
swing my hips and all. I'm gonna fall on my ass throwing that punch, dude. It's gonna be like Tom and Jerry spinning all the way around.
I probably would throw the punch and fall before I ever hit the guy. I think I'd hit the ground before I hit him.
Like
Immediately.
do like the where their arm like winds up.
Bro, if they were just like $1 million to fight Mike Tyson, I'd be like, okay. I'd go in there and I'd fucking windmill his ass, dude. I just go in there, windmill. He's never fought someone like that before. Think about it.
To fight Mike Tyson, I'd run up in there and fucking throw a kick in there.
You
You didn't say what kind of fight,
He probably just stand there like a brick wall, just be like,
Hey,
"What the fuck you doing?
motherfucker,
Get the
I don't
fuck
fight
out."
fair, I fight to win. Welcome to the hood.
That's like when
Yeah,
Arnold got
yeah.
kicked at his own event.
I
Some young
saw
dude
that,
kicked him
dude.
in the back and he's just like,
What the fuck? And like everybody charged the dude.
I'm like, dude.
Arnold did not move.
Dude,
at
you
all.
came off the ground to kick this man. He hardly moved.
Exactly.
You are a bitch.
That shit was funny though.
So like,
Why is everybody staring at me?
I don't know.
I don't like it.
Cause it was you, Trent.
Huh?
It was you, Trent.
So-
Me?
Yeah.
so Mike's obviously admitted on camera before that Ollie would beat him in a fight,
Oh,
both in
Ollie,
their prime.
Ollie was his father figure. Right?
So like, but in your own opinion, how well do you think that match would have gone? Like,
it would have. In my
would you think
opinion-
it'd be the fight of the lifetime? Like,
Oh, it would. Yes, hands down.
pay-per-view would be sold out back then.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Better than any fight that we could see ever again.
I think Tyson has the power.
Exactly.
And
He's
But
fast
Ollie, but
though.
Ollie was
Ollie's-
smart
Ollie's smart,
because
got
that's how
speed.
that's
But-
how he took out George Foreman.
But
Like,
Tyson's fast. He's
Yes.
quick.
but he's fast. But like same thing with George Foreman.
I think what it'd come down to is stamina.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Like,
And I
Ollie
think
would
Ollie-
tire him out.
I think
Right.
Ollie would get him just because he would tire him out.
Well, Tyson didn't really go all the rounds. His were a lot of just first 2-3 rounds dunsy, not
Exactly.
all rounds.
So did George Foreman. George Foreman didn't have any long lasting matches.
He threw
But-
like what 13 punches in like 2 seconds or some shit
Yeah.
like that.
Probably, yeah.
Ollie did. That's a lot.
He's fucking
That's a lot of fists
was
coming
cool.
at you.
Was
Rest
pretty
in peace to the
Yeah.
king. But
cool. The king, bro.
Speaking of kings, did you see who passed away? John Madden.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I did
dude.
see that.
Yeah,
He's
85.
legend, like
Mhm.
hands down, coach, player, big to the NFL, commentator and everything. Just I don't know, it's crazy, you know. Like
Yeah,
that's the voice you heard back in like 2006 playing Madden. That's the voice you heard all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Madden NFL 10, that was mine. Yeah.
Damn.
I was playing a lot of Grand Theft Auto in 2006.
Grand Theft Auto.
Mind, I was only 6 years
Underage,
old.
underage,
Yeah.
6
playing
years
Grand Theft
old.
Auto. That's what's wrong with this world. Didn't you guys know that?
Yeah. Pretty much.
That and old cartoons. You gotta watch the new ones. No violence.
Dude, the new ones are just filled with weird ass ADHD animations. It's just like
But there's no violence in it. That's
Because
why.
there's 95% of the kids these days have ADHD.
because of that shit. Like the animations and shit.
Oh, you can.
Like we're pretty chill because we had courage
We had
Yeah.
violence. We had
with
scary.
Ed and Eddie. Like
It's because your coat's blocking it.
Oh.
And probably the blanket. Ed and Eddie was solid.
it was.
It is my favorite show.
Courage the Cowardly Dog. That's the original American Horror Story, right? there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's based on a true story too. Like the houses.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's crazy.
The couple went missing. The only thing they left was their dog.
hmm
They don't know where with their husband used to just Yeah, I'm just like I tell Jasmine all the time. I'm like, when we have kids, I'm gonna find DVDs of old cartoons and make them watch that instead of new ones. I'm
Oh.
like, this is what I watch. This is
Now
my
that you
pride
said
and
that,
joy.
I'm gonna do the same.
Like this is
thing.
my pride and joy. This is what we did. But don't get me wrong, the new cartoons are very educational. Like
It's
Mm,
fucking black.
some of them.
Yeah,
Like
so-
I'll do like Adventure Time and regular show. Like,
no,
I watch
what I'm
those.
saying is, when I go to his house, he always has that like, it's not Paw Patrol, it's the other thing.
Baby Shark.
Shark
No,
Dog?
no.
Peppa Pig with the
No,
penis
not
head?
Peppa Pig. It's a bunch of animals that like.
TJ Masks. PJ Masks.
I think so. Like they go like in submarines and stuff like that.
Oh no, that's Octonauts.
Yeah. So like they break every little thing down and stuff like that. It's pretty.
Octonauts is very educational.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see like that obviously.
They talk
quite
about
good.
sea animals and shit.
The only thing I just don't agree on is just tablets at 6 years old. Like, I'm sorry, I
Nah.
can't get behind that. Them,
Like them just
Yeah.
sitting like this and they're vegetable.
you know, like
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people that are gonna watch this are.
Well, my son has a tablet already. It
What are you doing, man?
wasn't me.
Honey, got me that.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of the YouTube channel, I have to bring something up.
The tablet's only going to be used for like when we're trying to get shit down, and if we're going somewhere and we just need to go put on a TV show for them.
Yeah.
It'll
So-
be limited.
So I got a phone call the other day. For everyone watching this, from AJ. He was tearing up a little bit. You can tell he just got done crying. It's because we had 40 views on this video and only 2 likes. It's kind of sad, you know. Like it broke his heart. I was happy to get 2 likes.
I
and
was
40
fucking
views.
balling.
All I'm asking is you guys just hit the like button. It's not that hard.
Hit that like button, subscribe, turn your notifications on.
See,
Share the shit out of it.
Jalen knows.
Yeah.
You know? No, not really. I do appreciate it. You know, everyone watching it, obviously. The guys at work finally found out I did this, and they're just like, "Why do you do it?" I'm like, "Well, it may not go anywhere, but if it does, it'd be kind of cool. But it's just fun time to hang out with people and just bullshit, you know."
If you want to.
Yeah,
Right.
honestly, geez.
Spit it out.
But honestly though, like the best thing about doing stuff like this is that you're not expecting anything in return.
No,
And that's how
No,
that's how things take off.
I need
It's
to
not
check after
expecting
this
anything.
and check for the previous videos I've been in.
Oh, yeah. Let me just go to the piggy jar. Piggy bank. I'll get you a penny.
He don't pay us. He abuses us and locks us up.
I'm pretty sure.
Sex slaves.
Yeah, I haven't eaten in a few days. So.
Okay.
First sex slaves.
The Family Guy episode when Peter lets out all Quagmire's Asian
Oh my
slaves.
God.
Oh my God, Quag! I'm so sorry. No, go, just go. They're all tracked. Go. And I'm like, fuck, Quagmire. What's wrong with you?
Or when he fucking discovers porn.
Internet porn, yeah.
It's honestly
Just gonna go get my mail.
over there.
Are you been working out?
No.
No.
Carrots. Oh, wait, no, that's the driver's license. Quagmire, are you 63 years old? How do you do it? Carrots.
Carrots.
Lots of carrots.
You're a pilot? That threw me off when he was a pilot. I'm like, what the fuck?
Funny shit.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So.
you see that trucker that got 110 years?
Yes.
I did.
What?
Reduced it to 10 years. The governor reduced it to 10 years.
Really?
I'm glad to hear that, honestly.
But honestly, they should go after. I saw
Wait.
TikTok on this earlier.
110 years?
He killed like 4 people by accident. I mean, he should have took the runaway ramps. He just come down the mountain, his brakes failed.
Oh.
And instead of taking the runaway ramps, he kind of just rode it out. I mean, he's what, 24,
I didn't even
26?
think he was
I
that
saw.
old.
I saw something.
My guess is he panicked.
Yeah, probably.
I saw something on.
And the minimum Colorado
TikTok.
could give him was 110 years. Was the minimum. Well, the governor, sorry, Trent,
That's okay.
commuted his
I'm just
sentence down to 10 years, and he's eligible for parole in 2026.
Damn.
Anyway, like I was saying, I saw a TikTok on it. Ooh.
It's alright.
TikTok, come on.
I take a drink first. Anyhow, I saw a TikTok on it, and the guy that did it said he was relatively new, from what he understands.
Yeah,
And instead of throwing guys into trucks
right.
right away, you need to have them train with somebody first.
That's
At
why
least train.
part of this is not that, but other instances is why the CDL test is going in February. It's going to go to a 4-week class, mandatory, like to get your
But-
CDL.
But the guy said instead of just throwing them in a truck right out of CDL,
Right.
right after they get their CDL,
Right.
have them train for a little bit to understand what, But the
See,
circumstances
that's
are
what the
never
big-
going to be able to be
The
predicted.
big companies do. They have their own schooling, which
Right.
they have their own instructors.
Right.
So like when Gertie went to CRE England or whatever, he went there, tested, he came back, got his license in Nebraska. He didn't have to test in Nebraska. They sent his paperwork over to Nebraska and he got his license.
Right.
But what they do is those big companies is when you pass, they're like, okay, here's your truck, see ya.
The
They don't,
thing
they
is,
don't
so
stick you with somebody.
Texas is like that, and the only reason why I say that is because we get Gatorade trucks, is what we call mainly Gatorade and tea. And no offense to them, obviously they're new to the country as well because they don't hardly speak a lick of English. These guys can't back up to save their lives.
Right.
They're hitting the neighbor's trash can all up in their yard. And I'm
I've
like,
done that a time or two.
man, and like from what they have told us, they're like, yeah, we take the written test, we do a little bit of driving test, and then they're like, here you go.
That's basically what it
And
is.
I'm like, that's a liability.
Right. But what the guy said is
That's because America's hurt.
go after
Right.
him and the company, because he says most of this is gonna be on the company.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, not on that, but like hurt for truck drivers, like you said, that doesn't matter. You got to train them. And the reason why I say that during the draft, they're just not like, hey, you're gonna come fight in Vietnam.
Right.
Here's a rifle. There you go. No, you need safety. First off, how to handle your rifle, how to clean your rifle. It's not just here you go, bang bang. I mean, if you're a death row inmate and you're 100%, cold-hearted killer, I'd be like, yeah, here you go. Fuck
Yeah,
yourself.
Exactly.
You know.
Right.
Like if your gun happens to slip on the full auto on the range, like they take your weapon, they'll put their knee in your back and then
yeah.
like get the fuck off.
Or
the
drop
range.
kick you in the head. I did see
You're
that
done.
one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
It was the greatest thing ever.
and or like if you shoot when they haven't even said like
Right.
Watch your
Weapons
lane. Yep.
yeah, and watch your lane and all that. Like it is I think partially on the company to make sure the training's there.
Absolutely.
Right. So that's why the guy was saying go after the company as well,
Mm-hmm.
because he thinks that most of it's on, 90% of it's on the company.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's at fault too because he didn't hit that
Right.
runaway
He didn't
ramp.
hit the runaway
I mean,
ramp.
but
But
what are you gonna do in that situation? You're not gonna want to hit that runaway ramp. I mean, you're gonna get scared.
Right.
right, you're gonna
Have you
get
seen the videos of how fast that truck was going down that mountain?
yeah, he was going quick.
I'm
It's
guessing
fucking
downshifting
flying.
wouldn't have helped at all either.
I think he was in an automatic.
Damn.
I mean, you can downshift those, but you ain't gonna think to hit the manual mode. and
No.
Fucking
Right, 'cause
downshift
you're gonna
that son of a bitch.
In that situation, you're gonna be all thumbs. Like you ain't gonna fucking know what to do.
I mean, you ain't got no brakes, nothing.
You're gonna be sitting there going, duh.
Whiskey throttle.
I
Like,
mean,
that's what's
if he was
gonna
in
happen.
automatic, then the truck should have downshifted itself. Well, no, not necessarily, because if he's on the brake, I mean, and there ain't no brakes, then there ain't nothing slowing him down, so it's just gonna go.
Mhm.
Maybe less liquor this time.
Yeah, probably a little less liquor this time. So sorry to jump, just from topic to topic, but that's what we do here on the TK
That's a lot of
Breakdown.
liquor.
Shut your mouth, please.
What the fuck is that?
100%,
Drunk already.
100 people.
You
Alright.
can't even fucking.
You know PUBG. Do you know PUBG?
No.
The
Yes.
video game?
Yes.
No.
I'm being dead serious.
Yeah.
Okay. 100 people, 100% cold-hearted murderers. You know that they're not guilty at all. Would you watch them on an island? Would you stream it, pay pay-per-view to watch them kill each other?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why the fuck not?
I mean, like some people might say, like, "Oh my gosh, that's a little harsher," but it's like, okay, let's be real. For some reason, the human collective mind has been desensitized enough to where, for 100% a fact, yes, there'd be controversy up in the air, but people would watch that and pay to watch it
Oh
because,
fuck, was there?
because they've been playing it as video games and now they're kind of bored of it. Like, let's watch it be played and have a real life Hunger Games now.
But what do you think the winner should get? Honestly,
Chicken dinner.
well, I'm talking because everyone brought up the death race. People have talked about it. They get their freedom. Why would you want that person back out in the world after what they did? Maybe give them their own cell with a 55-inch TV.
and not a fucking date.
That
die,
or
unless
they
they-
have a
Right.
Unless they want to die
Life in
right
prison,
away.
you know?
or they now have to work. They're free, but they have to work for a mercenary a contract company. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there you go.
So,
Check mark.
check mark. Anyhow,
Take
and
a
then
drink.
if you get, let's see, we're in that situation.
I'm drunk. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So let's say we're in that situation. What would be your guys' go-to? Like, would you just be straight fucking balls in the wall in there?
Nope.
Oh
No.
no,
Hell
I'm
no.
a stealth
Would-
dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would be
TJ.
sitting back sniping.
Yep.
Well, you don't know what's gonna be on there, but I still want to be balls to the wall. Like if someone's definitely landing with me or
I'm
something.
definitely not going to Tilted Towers.
Yeah.
Right.
But like, bam, right there, right in the throat. If it was the first people landing there, just fuck, right there in the fucking throat.
Exactly.
And run.
And run, book it.
I'd be sitting back sniping because that's what I like to do.
Mm-hmm.
I seen this video on TikTok of this chick said something about like, have you ever seen the show Big Brother or whatever?
Yeah.
So
Great show.
she said, what if they had a show with 11 straight men and one gay guy?
Yes, yes. I know what
Right?
you're talking
And they
about.
have to figure out who's the gay guy. But in all reality, all 12 of them are straight, and it's just a bunch of straight guys trying to out-gay each other.
That's a great idea if you think about it though. That is prime time. I'd watch
Dude,
it.
that would be
it'd be
fucking
It'd
hilarious.
be comedy gold, honestly.
Will you just tap the screen so it doesn't time out or anything?
Do you?
Just like it did last time. But I seen a TikTok kind of like on that. This guy was just like, so in high school, me and my friend Dylan, we played this game called Gay Chicken, where you both kiss each other and then whoever backs out loses. Yeah, it's been 13 years now and we're married and we got 2 adopted daughters, but I think he's gonna give in.
Yeah, I seen that.
I'm like, why? Why?
That's funny.
Why?
Why?
Why what?
Just why?
Just like that TikTok, it just makes me laugh. And I'm like, I've never heard of that game ever. Like, there's no such thing as Gay Chicken and Wine War. There's just lips.
Yeah, this could have been a comedy fucking skit.
It's about time, jeez. Fucking over their baby in and everything.
Maybe everything.
Dick.
I'm surprised Trent hasn't been thrown in prison. He commits a felony every day.
How do you figure?
Hey, I'll be saying.
A grown man holding a little kid's pecker?
Basically,
That's a
see
felony, homie.
I did see a TikTok on that. You know that's a legal right. What? Grown man hold little kids back.
Okay. So, we've all been in the weight room before. We all know what a bench is when you're
No.
benching.
You sit on?
So this kid, he has his back arched. Like he is like.
I know
this.
what you mean.
I sent you the TikTok actually. I
Yeah,
don't know
I'm
if
just
you
shaking
watched
my
it.
head and like.
Just
So,
dumbass.
he goes up. I know you can't see very well on the camera, but you guys can see it. So he's arched like this. Up is like right here. Done. And they're counting it. And I'm like, no, you can't. That's not a bench.
I always did full extension.
But I don't agree with the arch.
Which was
is
harder
what-
because I'm
You're supposed to.
because we're taller guys, right? So
Right.
it's fucking harder.
It was
Yeah,
like
I know.
push-ups. Like we had this kid, we called him Popeye, 5'4", and his push-ups were basically Dustin Dean. That's how tall he was, and he's got short arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got this Billy Jack guy from Kentucky, 6'5". 1, 2, and I'm like,
Exactly.
you good over there, man? You look like you're struggling. I'm 6'5".
Yeah.
My reach is like 90 inches, dog. And I'm like, what?
Ouch.
Long
being a
arms.
bitch.
Well, it sucks with longer arms, but it's like when you see the little dudes like, just like pumping them out like that.
That was a bench.
What?
386 pounds, 159 body weight, 18 years old.
No.
No.
Let me see.
No. That's just, there's no way.
What the fuck?
Bench.
Dude, that motherfucker is like.
He barely
arched.
moved.
Ready?
386 pounds, 159 body weight, 18 years old. 2 pounds.
That's fucking ridiculous. Not gonna lie.
Open up the comments. I want to see this.
I want to see the comments.
Chicken chest, bro. There's no way your ass is on the bench. Powerlifting bench press equals the same as CrossFit pull-ups. I don't know what that means.
Sweet
I think,
TikTok.
well, I guess I know what that means. CrossFitters, they swing their body up. They don't just stay in a single motion. They swing back and forth, get momentum.
Yeah.
Even the dudes in the back were laughing at you. Does it count as a rep in the sport? Yes. Is it anyone who actually lifts and press? No. I know it's legal, but I personally don't respect that lift.
No.
Oh, shit.
Okay,
Ain't nobody mad, just embarrassed for you thinking that this is an impressive lift with 2 inches range of motion.
So, what would be terrible is having somebody like fucking kneel on your gut. So that way you don't arch. I mean, that's a hell of a bridge in wrestling. That's a fucking awesome bridge.
The thing is that
But it doesn't do nothing, at least in my book.
when you arch your back, you're not supposed to have the fucking St. Louis arches in your back. It's like you should barely notice it. Like the only reason you should have it is because you're squeezing your shoulder blades together so that you can isolate your chest along with your triceps and then fully extend. But it should feel like a regular bench press, not 2-inch movement. But
Not fucking,
yeah.
not fucking straight like this.
Exactly. It's just gonna be barely that you're gonna be like 5 centimeters off the bench.
Like I said, I just don't agree with it. I don't think it's a full rep.
No, neither do I.
You know, I mean, that kid, way back when we were in high school, he was a 17-year-old kid from Texas that benched like 600 pounds. And it was a full 100% rep. And I'm like, that's monstrous.
He's doing.
I was gonna put
You
Marty
can see
in the-
him.
Marty
Yeah,
in
you
the
can
dirt
see
road.
him.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They show a little bit, you know. I mean, you can see like their heads.
That's too far away for me to see. Hey, my eye's not red no more.
Yeah.
Good
You,
job.
you remember to wipe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
good job.
And
Or,
with my
wait, you remember to wash your hands.
Yeah,
That's
let's
what
say
it
wash his
was.
I mean, if that's what he told you guys, he told me what really happened.
What?
He been eating that ass.
Pink eye.
Same thing.
Oh, he told me his
No, I had
boyfriend
a-
shot in his eye.
If you look hard enough into my eye,
Oh, I don't want to.
I'll fucking
No
look you right
queer.
in your eye. Oh yeah.
No homo.
Full.
No homo.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Anyhow, but if
full
you-
homo.
okay, whatever.
Fucking gay.
But if you look about,
Which is okay. Which is okay.
if you look about like my pinky's width away from my pupil, you can see a
You got a
little.
big ass pinky.
I do. You can see a little white spot. That's where the piece of shot was sitting.
Piece of what?
Piece of shot.
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 Like it shot in your eye.
No,
What I tell you.
I'm
His boyfriend shot in his eye.
See, that's what I'm confused about.
no, shot blast.
Oh.
Is that what they call it now?
That is what they call it.
So you're like sandblasting, but.
With a little metal ball.
Oh,
Oh.
it's getting worse for you.
Yeah.
Don't care. That's the
Oh,
truth.
man.
You getting balls shot in your eye, are you?
Ball shot in my eye.
What is wrong with you?
All of it.
A lot.
Tadpoles.
Yeah,
You're going to hell.
50 million people used to live here. Now it's a
It's a
ghost
mind
town.
state. Heaven and hell are mind states, so, you know.
Some of the shit AJ sends me on TikTok makes me wonder what level he's going at when he dies. They are bad.
I
Bad.
do have a TikTok for you guys to watch.
I mean, I did send him one today about twin babies in their mom's fetus, but we won't go past that.
Your teammate has been eliminated in the gulag.
Your teammate got his ass kicked.
You're the last one standing.
Good luck.
Fight to survive.
Oh man, TikTok versus Vine. What you got?
TikTok. I mean, Vine was a good starter, but TikTok took off
Yeah.
a lot better.
Dude, I get stuck on TikTok for hours.
Fuck.
That's
Oh,
why
you on the
I
shitter?
deleted it from my fucking.
I don't blame
What is
you.
wrong with you? How dare you?
Yeah.
Some of the shit on there is fucking hilarious.
Some of the shit on there is dumb as fuck, though.
It is.
But the video you were showing me, the guy making him like a rubber body
Oh,
of
yeah.
himself, that is what TikTok
That's
is
pretty
meant
dope.
for, like what he does.
Yeah.
I guess I'm reading it.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
You probably saw it already, but still.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that. We are talking about
Oh,
that, what
what's
he's
this?
saying. Oh, I know. That kid's going places.
hardest
though.
Time of year, trying not to laugh out loud.
This one.
Oh, I seen that
Oh
one.
my
This one.
God.
Because it has this beautiful, specific smell that makes you want to vomit, but is also comforting. It's like vomit. Give you a hug.
This is what I was.
You had a crush on it. You could never understand.
Okay.
Whoa. Fuck special effects, dude.
Is that the video of the guys like curling up?
Yeah, like
Like when they're doing something in the weight room and they just fucking fall?
yeah, and it's curling. Yeah.
That was That's pretty dope.
Aloha from
That
down
was
the bottom. All right, so Trent's the first video he pulled up. I have to ask this question. Let's just say, we'll just go with this. Let's just say AG sent Jalen a dick pic, and Jalen screenshotted it. Who's in the wrong?
Wait.
Jalen's in the wrong.
Say that again.
So AG sends you a dick pic, like it's meant for you, but you screenshot it.
All right.
What's that mean?
You're in the wrong.
What's that mean?
I'm in the wrong. Like I screenshotted a dick pic. It's just that.
But who's gay?
Both
Both of us.
Some people will say, "Nah, only you are because you
If
screenshot
I
it."
the thing
purposely
is,
sent a dick pic to a guy,
I wouldn't.
that's gay as fuck.
But
Whoa,
the thing is that I'm not ashamed of it because I obviously did it because I'm gay.
You know what?
I don't see
Unless-
anything wrong
hold
with
on,
being
hold
gay.
on, hold on.
Unless,
hold
no,
on.
listen.
No, listen to
Unless
me.
I didn't know he was gay, and I'm saying, hey, bro, how's my dick look? Before I go out, I shaved, click.
Then it's not gay.
Not on my part.
If you think about it, it's like
if
scary
he
movie.
screenshots it, then it's kind of weird.
It's like scary movie when he turns around. He's just like, should I be tucked out or tucked in? You know, he's got his dick between his legs. They're like, tuck out.
Good pizza, good bread. Papa John's. Good pizza, good breadsticks. Good Lord, I gotta poop.
Yeah, I'm not trying to call Jalen out, but he is a little sus. He got a booty pic from someone that I know one time, and he said he just clicked out of it like that. I mean, I would have screenshot that.
Shut your mouth.
Screenshot it.
Travis, shut
AJ
your mouth.
would have screenshotted it.
No, he would not have. Hey, AJ, Trent, if your best friend's wife accidentally sent you a picture
Oh, I remember that.
of
Yeah.
her in a fitting room in Victoria's Secret and asking you, hey, how do these look, babe? And it's like, I'm going to assume that this wasn't for me, so I'm clicking out of it immediately.
Honestly, I would have screenshot it and said, TK, what the fuck?
No, he did call me though.
I
He
called
called me
him.
right
Okay, I
away.
called him right
He
away.
called me
I
right
called him
away,
right
dog.
away. I
My
was
first
like-
thing is, I gotta have evidence. Click. Bro. What
And
the
then
fuck?
afterwards, he'd be like, "Okay, that's all I needed to know." My great minds think alike, dog.
Fuck, dude. Nah, that shit was funny.
No, I bring it up because I told Jasmine, I'm like, we should get your pink thong and put like pinpointed on that right there. I'm like, Jalen, do you recognize that?
Yeah, I picked it out, I think.
Oh, there it is. The truth comes out.
Shots fired.
That was when I told her looked good.
Oh, right. You didn't click out of it right away.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that was
good
that
times,
went
good
south.
times.
No,
I had to do it.
It went south
He's
for
leaving
that.
for like another 8 weeks. I had to do it. I mean, it's plain and simple. We all know what really happened, what went down in Jalen Town. So, dude, he slaps. Juice WRLD, he slaps without a doubt.
Oh yeah, he's one of my favorite artists.
Was.
Have you watched the documentary on him yet?
No.
I
Not
think-
yet. I heard it's pretty. Yeah, I
It was
heard
pretty good. I watched it last night.
Yeah.
On what?
HBO Max.
I have HBO.
Oh, good. I have that.
It's on HBO Max.
I have that.
I'm just waiting for the new Spider-Man to come out on that.
So,
I know.
Well, either wouldn't it be that or
I mean, we could leave right
It
now.
could be
Go.
on Peacock too.
We could leave right now and go watch it.
could
Get fucking slammed in the movie theater.
do what? What?
What is that?
Dude.
No.
No.
Stop it. Why would you do that?
That dude needs to go to prison.
That's a nutsack.
On a baby's forehead.
That looks like a grown man's forehead.
That looked like a baby.
It's a grown man.
Oh.
It's a grown man.
Okay, never mind. He don't need to go to prison.
Right?
I thought that was a baby. I was like,
No, but he does need to get his ass beat though.
oh, absolutely.
If AJ
What
would
would
come
you?
to that, he would
What would you do if you like woke up because you got
I'd
blacked
cut
out
them
junk and AJ sent you a Snapchat? You woke up to it. And
Why
it's
is it always AJ?
Because here's the reason why it's always AJ. Everyone has that friend that says no balls, you won't do it, and then
And
you
you're
look
that
at
person.
that motherfucker back. Oh, me no balls, you won't do it. fuck it. I don't give a fuck. That is you.
That's you.
You
in a
don't care.
nutshell.
You do what you want.
Like I-
You fear nothing.
Like I told Robert Bart, I'm the poster child for I don't give a fuck.
Yes, you will full throttle. There is a reason why I had a shirt made specifically for you called the Crackhead Hunter.
Well, we're getting
Because
into
you
that.
don't care.
Okay,
You wear that bitch out in public because you don't care.
Yeah.
so you know how we say, God damn it.
Sorry for the curtains. It's to help with the echo, everyone.
Anyhow, we always say fuck
Look at
around
that
and find
hand
out,
motion.
right?
Look at that.
I hear
Yeah.
a lot of people say fuck around to find out, and it just doesn't click with me.
No, it doesn't.
It
Fuck around
doesn't.
and find out.
It's
Fuck around
I've
and
always
find
said fuck around and find out.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have any weapons in here? Yeah, officer. It's called fuck around and find out. Get out of the car. All right.
You got me.
You got me.
Judge the women who love it. You watch porn, but you judge the women who star in it.
No, wait. Yo, Dad. Did you know there's porn with women in it? Huh? That's what I'm saying.
Judge the women who
Huh? That's literally
No way.
I know. I mean, there's nothing wrong with porn, right?
My dad caught no other hot.
Oh, this one's so funny.
What? Can you tell the time?
Do I look at So look at this one.
She's stupid. Just bite down. Are you guys gonna watch that when it comes out? The
Yes,
Buzz
dude.
Lightyear movie?
June 2022.
Watch that one. Press screen one down.
When you catch yourself like
He slapped it.
I'd be doing the same shit.
That one caught me so bad. I was not ready for that. Because I'm sure everybody's done that before.
Have you seen that one?
No, but I can only imagine where it's going. Should have seen mine before.
That's pretty average. I don't.
I can't even compete with the squirrels, man.
That squirrel got a bigger dick than me.
What the fuck?
What was that?
Oh yes. All right.
Alright, no TikToks.
I really don't have much else, to talk about. That was about it. I've seen this one.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, AJ's the greatest of dad jokes.
I gotta stop.
Alright.
Dude, I got some dark ones on there, bro.
Other than that,
I would
Yeah.
like to
Dark
continue our
humor.
conversation from the last time we had one.
Which one?
It was about
the serial killers.
serial killers.
Oh my god.
So I was watching Mindhunters, like you were saying, and then I looked up what's his face, the big tall
Ed
dude.
Kemper?
So 6'8", whatever, 300
Yeah.
pounds. He's up for parole soon.
He's still alive.
Yeah.
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 Like he's caused no problems in prison. And like watching the show, he's like, "What kind of sandwich do you want? The guards like me. I can get you whatever you want." I'm like, "Bro, what?" He's like,
Yes.
"Cause I respect him. That's why." And the way he talks, like
That's why
He's
he's
proper.
serial.
He's educated. He literally.
he's not dumb.
No, he's not.
Hold on.
He literally
Hold on,
became
name
a
it.
serial killer because of his mom and how she treated him.
Yes.
Name one serial killer that is dumb.
No.
Like all of them are educated. I mean, I'm sure there's dumb ones out there, but like the big ones are educated.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Jeffrey Dahmer, he was smart.
They were all, but that's why
Ted
they became
Bundy,
serial killers.
smart, yeah.
They were bored with this life. They
Yep.
they didn't know what else to do,
Right.
so they started killing people for the high.
I mean, fuck BTK.
like
I'm
it's
sure
fucked
meth,
up, but that's.
meth or crack or fucking heroin would have done the same thing. I mean, high's high, but
Mhm.
I don't agree with that.
But
no.
that's where their intelligence come in.
Yeah.
They know that would just.
I'd rather get
Destroy
fucking
their
fucked
mind.
off on some fucking drugs instead of killing people and spend the rest of my life.
But that's how you feel, not them.
Yeah.
You
Well,
al-
for
but,
now,
but
like,
but you also feel you also feel riding a wheelie all the way down for 2 blocks. That's a high for you. I don't know if it really is anymore or not, but like that's to me that'd be an adrenaline rush when I'm on my quad and just going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But like
Oh, yeah.
killing people, like that's not a high to me. I want to see that.
That
And
you
that's
know
how
of.
they see it.
Right.
Their high for killing people is like my high for getting on the
That
quad.
you know of until you kill somebody, and then you never know. You might.
I
know
mean,
that
you
high.
want to find out?
Yeah.
Most serial killers are fucking smart.
You
Actually, all of
try.
them are.
Yeah.
Don't need to
Look at
try very
BTK.
hard.
He wouldn't cop for what 30
You can
years.
try.
Bro,
I get you.
BTK's in Mindhunter. Bro,
Yeah.
like he's all the way through season 2, but they never get to him.
It's because like he finally, from what I read, I'm pretty sure he admitted to it. Like he just told his wife and kids like, "This is."
See, I don't know.
me."
I thought he got caught.
He did get.
I didn't think.
Yeah,
But I thought he
he-
told his wife and kids first, and
No,
then he
because
got
one of them
caught.
got away, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. There was one girl that got away from him.
That's
I mean,
it.
he's fucking.
Oh, and you'll watch it in Mindhunter if you want to see how his wife caught him. His wife didn't catch him killing someone. He just had a doll mask on and like a bra of hers on, high heels, and like he tied himself up. Like he was so messed up in the head, tied himself up on the bed and shit like that. And she like caught him. And that's when they left.
I
BTK was messed in the head, bro. They all were, but he.
I would definitely interview, a serial killer, not like today's ones,
Yeah.
but back then, obviously from that video we watched that I showed you guys the other day, like these guys are going in the court, smiling, waving, not crying, like they know what they did. They're proud of what they fucking did.
Yeah.
But if I had to interview any of them, probably Jeffrey Dahmer, just because of what he did in general.
Yeah,
Trying to
seen that.
make zombies, lobotomies, and all that. He's one person I would want to interview out of all the serial killers.
Yeah.
You ever seen that video that dude admitted that he killed his cellmate because he was a child molester?
Mhm.
Yeah.
He said he told him to move out and he didn't, and then he started talking about the case and he told him he didn't want to hear it. And he got down, socked him, and then fucking cut his head off with a shoelace.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was proud of it.
Mm-hmm.
My guy.
Yeah.
But out of all serial killers that you know of, who would you want to interview? And why, I guess? Anyone can go. I already gave mine, with
I really don't know.
with Dahmer.
I don't want to fucking interview them all.
I would. I mean, you get a lot of it on Mindhunter, but I would like to talk to Ed Kemper, and I would like to talk to. He wasn't a proven serial killer. He was just. They assumed he ordered the killings of his cult, but Charles Manson.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like you said, he never physically did it.
Mm-hmm.
He just manipulated
What about
other
the
people.
Iceman?
Who's that?
Oh, remind me. I know that name.
He was a hitman for the mob. I believe.
Yes.
There's a show on him. I think
Yeah.
on Netflix or something. Talks about how I think he fucking went into this diner or some shit and he poisoned some dude or something.
Yeah.
And sat there and ate his food while the dude was dying, like
Mm-hmm.
or some shit.
But
yeah.
he did it.
Oh yeah, and he'll admit it. He's
But what I'm saying
proud
is-
of it.
Like, Charlie never put anything in anyone's drink.
Charles didn't kill anybody.
No.
No.
He just
And-
convinced them to kill each other.
Right.
To kill.
And then he was up for
Charles.
parole before he died, and then a year later he died. But, I mean, do you let him?
Charlie convinced his cult that the world was ending, like, and so that got them in the mindset of like, oh, okay, so like, we're about to be this Far Cry, New Dawn type shit.
Mhm.
where-
Nowadays, though, honestly, I feel like that could happen again.
Oh,
yeah.
definitely.
The
Mhm.
way
Well,
society is now.
Wasn't that
People
basically
follow
just like
in
all
line
Far Cry
so
5 was
hard.
just a cult?
It's easy.
Yeah, that's
It's
all
easy.
Far Cry 5 is about.
It's a cult.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, think if Far Cry 5 is about Charles Manson being right,
Yeah.
then in the end the nukes happen, and
That's actually pretty funny.
But,
it is.
Still
um,
haven't beat it.
do any of you know who
Very
Theo
good.
Vaughn, the Rat King, is?
Yes,
You ever heard of
Theo
him?
Vaughn is a fucking legend.
So, he was on a podcast, and they're going through Google Images, and there he is, in like just a leather skin skirt, and nothing else, painting and mud all over him. The dude's like, What is that? Are you in a cult? Hell yeah, brother. He's like, what were you doing? I was looking for the Lord, same as you, brother. He's like, I'm like, bro, what? He's like, I used to rent a space underneath my roommate's bed, underneath his bed. That's where I slept. I paid him like $100 a month to sleep under his bed. But when he would leave, I'd crawl up in that bed in his body warmth. And I'm like, dude, what is wrong with you? He is a different level person.
He speaks the first thing that comes to his mind. The definition of comedy is literally there's no point to life. So say what comes to your mind, and there's your comedy.
Because he even says, like, he's the one comedian. I was watching some of his stand up. He uses the R word like it's nothing.
Oh yeah.
He's just like, we used to make these, I hate to say it, but we used to make these retarded kids drink milk and start cracking jokes and watch them spit milk everywhere. And I'm like, you can't talk like that anymore. But he don't care.
Is he the one that said Lee Harvey Oswald and that other basketball player? He said both great shooters. Or is that a different?
I don't know, but that's a funny joke.
But I seen the TikTok. He's like, you know that one guy that you yell out before you take a shot? Yeah, Lee Harvey Oswald. Yeah, well wait, what? Yeah, he never missed a shot. Terrible guy, but
Game recognizes game.
I mean,
Yeah, that's the same guy.
did he do it?
Oh, dude, that's a whole nother topic.
Motherfucker's
A whole nother topic.
Yeah.
You seen that video of the driver?
Do you know Andy Milonakis? I thought when I was watching his shows on MTV, he was like in his teens. No, he was like in his late 20s.
I know.
He is old as fuck, and
He
I did
is.
not know
It's
that.
weird. It's weird. 'Cause I thought he was a kid too.
I put cream
Bobby
cheese
Lee.
in my gold locket.
Bobby Lee, he's one of Theo Bonds' good friends. Bobby Lee's hilarious.
He is fucking.
Oh my god. Like, he's like a 50-year-old man-child, but he's hilarious.
That's what I aspire to be.
That's what I want to be too.
That's
His
how
wife
I'm
is
going to be.
gorgeous.
Yeah,
Her-
they
his
take.
wife's
There's
a
a picture on
genius.
Instagram of them in a bath of milk and cereal together.
Yep.
Like here's him, not very attractive, not in the best shape of his life, and then here's his wife. Like, here's a 10, here's a 1. How?
They joke about it on the show.
Like all the
too.
time. So Trent, there is hope for you. You
Yeah.
know.
He's gotta have
You just
money.
gotta be funny and have money.
I'm working on one of them.
And trust me, he's done. You listen to their stories. He's done some weird ass things that it's like
Why?
she loves him. for
But
who he
him
is.
and like Theo, like they live their life to the fullest. They don't
Mhm.
care.
That's the point, and that's the point.
I like
where
his-
they're at.
I like the. God damn it! I already forgot his name. The Lee guy,
Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was thinking Eddie Lee, and I knew that wasn't right. I like. I don't remember what podcast he was on, but it was something about he got
Molested.
molested.
Yeah.
Yes, they all started laughing, and he like straight up was just like,
It's not funny.
"It's not funny." They're like, "Yeah, it's not funny," and they're like, "Why are you laughing?" And I'm like,
And then he goes, chum chum or whatever.
And he said
And they
something
start
about-
laughing even harder.
just like he lived in he lived in a house or an apartment with like 27 people, and one lady was a crackhead, and he was just like, "Y'all doubt crackheads all the time? Them motherfuckers can clean. We
Oh,
come
yeah.
home and everything. She'd be on the ground with a toothbrush just fucking for days in one spot just clean." And I'm like, bro, crackheads have a good ability. That is to clean.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Or like carrying refrigerators on their back while riding a bike.
Yeah.
Have you seen that video?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but the funny part is he's like starts changing the story up as he goes. I was brutally molested, and then he was every day for summer I was molested.
Right.
And he was trying. The guys were trying not to fucking laugh, but they just can't help but laugh
Because it's Bobby Lee, dude. It's like.
He's just a fucking genius.
your shoes, whack.
Oh.
God damn it.
It's an interesting life, you know. Everything's just different. Like when I was talking about the other day, what would the founding fathers see? And Trent said they're rolling in their graves. I honestly believe it. It's like how much movement there have been with all the different groups in life. Like
Yeah.
they would not see it the way we see it now. You know, just
Yeah, but
kind
they
of
were
like
also brought up different.
right, just kind of like tattoos. Like when AJ's grandpa had all these tattoos back then, that was like you're in a fucking gang. You know, you're a biker gang. Now it's like,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah,
That's
you
cool.
know, like that's art, and like more employers and companies are being more accepted with gauges and everything like
In
that.
in New Zealand, the first woman with
A
or
neck
the first
tattoo, right?
anybody, yeah.
No, there was a chin tattoo.
Yeah.
I was just getting ready to bring that up.
Yeah, man. Like that
She's
stuff's
a
actually
news
being-
anchor.
But you know that
Yeah.
doesn't define who you are.
Mm-mm.
She
She's,
probably,
it's a, I think
But
it's
it's
a tribal tattoo.
It is,
Oh.
and it's part of her native tradition.
Right.
like if Elon Musk got like a scientific tattoo on his face, he would still be Elon Musk.
Right.
He can still be a
exactly.
genius.
Yeah.
That's what he is.
The richest man in the world. Like Nobody.
Do you know his company and one other car company are the only companies that have never been bankrupt, never filed bankruptcy ever?
Yeah, he's
He
pretty
said
smart.
that the hardest thing out of all of his life is running a car business. It is the
Mm.
hardest thing
I believe it.
because there's just so much that goes into it, and he only sleeps, I think,
Six and a half hours.
Yeah,
something like
6.5 hours because he's done all the studies. Too less, he's too tired, can't do the work. Too much, he loses work time.
Mhm.
I'm
that.
like,
Loses money.
this dude is like on a different level. Like,
He's-
there's rumors that he's making heaters for the whole city of New York because they get the most snow, so it just melts the snow and ice so
Mhm.
people can drive. I'm like, that's some next level shit.
He's constantly going because he had a miscarriage with his first wife, and some other stuff happened. But like, not to talk on another man's like legacy, but like I feel like that's one of the reasons he's constantly going. So he shuts that shit out by working constantly.
Well, not only that, but I honestly believe if there was like a single man that can make this world a better place, he is one of those people.
I know, hands down.
I'm like,
He already
there's a
has.
thing right
Right.
now that's called, and I recommend it to everyone. It's called Team Seas. It's on YouTube. They're trying to clear 30 billion pounds of trash out of the ocean.
Oh yeah.
Amen to
They've
that.
raised $25 million so far. Their goal was to raise $30 million before the end of the year. They just hit 25 million. It's going to be rough to hit that last 5, but still 25 million
Mhm.
only like 2 or 3 months in.
Right.
And they broke it down. There's like a 30-minute video. They're saying if we cleared only 10% of that trash out of the ocean, the air all around the world is going to be lighter. You're going to
Mhm.
notice the huge difference.
Yeah.
And it's people like that what we need in this world.
Oh yeah.
People don't realize we treat the earth like trash.
We do, and it's simple as like it's such little steps that we could be taught when we're in elementary school, like literally, to that can transfer over into our teenage life and then our adult life, of like making your own landfill so that you throw away your
Food
fruits,
scrap.
your food
Yeah.
scraps and all that, and then it's like making your own landfill. That way, it's not messing up the environment, shit like that. But having I don't know, the recycling center problem that's a hard one. But then there's a guy who found a way how to turn plastic into oil.
Yes.
Like actual running oil. So like it's like, alright, let's fucking just start putting that into our education centers and shit like that.
Did you also see there's another guy who invented plastic bricks, basically?
Really.
It's hard. It's,
Like just compacted together.
yeah, and they're actual bricks, and he said that you can make a building out of it and everything. Like, he's done the research and he's made bricks out of it, and I'm like, that's a grand idea,
Mm-hmm.
and like, I don't know. Like, I was talking to my friend Cody earlier today. He was talking about where he lives, only 2 hours away. Back in like '78, they found like a mammoth fossil. Thinking like mammoths used to roam in Nebraska
I
is
know.
just mind blowing.
Yeah. It is.
Like I would love to see one in real life. Like, oh my god.
It'd be scary.
Oh
Bigger,
yeah,
like
definitely.
bigger than an elephant, but then it's just like,
Alright.
all right.
But I tell you what
Yeah.
scares. I tell you what scares me the most. Ocean.
Yeah.
We've only discovered like 20% of the ocean.
Oh, it's like 7.
7 is it
Yeah,
less than
yeah.
that? Like, we don't know what's in there. You know?
And the
Like,
fact that we're trying to go to space.
why?
Yeah, exactly. When we.
I mean, I get why. I really
right,
do.
Right.
But there's so much
There's
more to learn.
93%.
It's just hard though to get down there because of all the pressure. But like I said,
James Cameron did it.
Elon Musk is one of those people that I believe he could build a machine to go deeper into the ocean.
James
Oh, yeah.
Cameron did it.
Well,
But
then-
James Cameron went into the what the fuck? What's the name of that trench?
Marianas?
Yeah, he went all the way down
Yeah, that sounds right.
to the point where he has a Guinness World Record of going the deepest and like a mini sub.
How
Yeah.
scary is that?
Oh, I bet it was scary. Like South Park even made a spiff about it. Like James Cameron has set the bar lower than anybody has.
I would honestly probably have a panic attack just because he's not listening to radio comms. He's listening to what's around him,
Mhm.
and he's hearing shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know how quiet it is in the creaking and the pressure.
No
on that.
sunlight, just darkness.
Just
Light
dark as
finger
fuck.
submarine.
Fuck that.
It was
You
scary.
imagine
fucking-
going down,
That was
looking out the
in-
window, and then something fucking big about to eat you. It's like,
Right? That was
But
like in 2011.
Here's the thing with the whole
Fuck.
back to what the space thing. That guy that jumped out of space to Earth.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I
bro.
mean,
oh yeah.
like, I don't know,
Wait,
just
what happened?
like he went into
The higher atmospheres of the Earth. Like,
and he had to have a spacesuit on, and he jumped off like a hot air balloon, basically,
Mhm.
space shuttle, and just free fell until he got so close they had to pull his parachute. But imagine that thing just not deploying.
oh
like,
God.
Oh,
It's still to die a young legend or live a long life unfulfilled. Like that's how
Right.
he would have died.
Right.
it's people like that discovering new things. Like, 20 years from now, what are we gonna see?
Who
You know?
knows?
I mean, we already got phones that can basically do everything.
I could see. I've been playing Cyberpunk 2077 lately, and the amount of depth that they go into that and the realism. Like, it's not when I'm playing it, I'm not being like, no way this is gonna happen. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can see it.
somebody meditated or something and transferred their mind from 2077 and brought it back, and they made a video game.
What's that stuff that Joe Rogan talks about all the time?
DMT.
Yeah, I think that's what they were doing.
That's what I'm saying.
And they
It's-
created that game.
Exactly. Because
I mean,
that stuff
he
is
watched
so.
the DMT video on GTA 5, and he's like, "Oh, definitely. Whoever made this part of GTA 5 definitely was doing DMT. Like, he knows exactly what he's talking about. That's what it's like." And I'm like,
Oh.
Exactly.
I wonder if that's the one where you skydive.
"Yeah, when Michael's falling and all the
Mhm.
aliens and colors, like."
Fuck, I can almost replay that whole game in my head.
Which one?
Grand Theft Auto 5. I've beat the game so many fucking times
Yeah.
because there's nothing to do no
Dude,
more.
6 is gonna be crazy.
Oh, is it?
God, I hope they release it. And you know damn well it's gonna be on fucking
I don't know.
PlayStation 5.
I got this.
Oh,
bad,
they're not doing it.
I
for
got
the-
this bad feeling.
PlayStation
got a
4,
PS5.
Xbox One.
It's gonna
No.
fail. I'm telling you right now. They've had so many successful games, and they have to have one that fails. And I feel like this is the one that people are gonna bitch about.
Well,
I
I
don't
think
think so.
a lot of people.
I think it's gonna be buggy as fuck at first, but they'll
Right.
fix it.
Mm,
So is every game though.
I don't know.
like look at
because,
Cyberpunk.
because
Yeah,
these
that's
new,
true.
because I got a new Xbox, like a Series S, and every game I've played is smooth as fuck. Like in Cyberpunk 2077 had problems only on the old generations.
Yeah.
So
I got-
like these new ones, and the load time is like that, dude. Like you fast travel, it's like I used to get up and shit, like oh it's gonna take a minute. And it's like I sit back down because I'm already fucking falling out of the sky. It's like oh shit.
yeah, I got a PS5 and that motherfucker works great.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, but the only problem is you can't fucking get none of them.
yeah, they're short on supplies and all that.
High demand.
I got
I-
one.
If they lower the fucking people don't understand. If they lower the demand of them, supply will be better.
Mhm.
But that's what they don't understand. And that's what I want them to fucking understand so I can get one. Some fuckers will go in stores so I can go buy
Tell you
one.
mine.
Right.
Someone's selling one right now on Biatch for sale for $750.
See, it's just not worth it.
Nah.
I don't want to pay almost $1,000 fucking dollars for
What'd you pay for yours?
600,
650.
650.
Or
Still,
no,
it's
600.
only-
600.
And you took a risk.
Yeah.
You took a risk. You took a hell of a risk
How so?
because you went to a private dealer, right?
Oh, okay.
So he went to a private dealer who could have just beat the fuck out of the console for no reason.
Mm.
But you know the guy's just
I
trying to make
opened
a
it
buck.
and made sure that everything was there and it wasn't beat to fuck.
Yeah.
I would have turned it on
Everything
to
was
make sure
still
it
in
ran.
package. See what he is
He's a reseller.
yeah.
That makes sense. That's a lot of the reason why PS5s are out of stock. It's because so many companies are resale companies now.
Well, like
Well,
the
it's
one
not-
dude that when we went and got Wayne's, my buddy Wayne's, the dude, they got friends in the store so they know when it's coming and then they let them know when exactly it's gonna hit so they can pre-order
Well,
it.
that's what you call bots. Bots buy the shit out of all these systems, and then they just sell them for a more ridiculous price because you can't find them in
Well,
stores.
do what Hitman did. Fucking
Sign up for Walmart Plus. or whatever
Walmart
the fuck
Plus,
it is.
and it lets you know earlier when you get.
See, I got a
better-
cousin that works at Walmart.
Really?
So,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I never heard of that.
but he don't work. My cousin don't work in
the game.
the gaming department. He works in the I think stocking department. Whatever the fuck that is, I don't know. But he has a buddy that works in the gaming department to let him know, hey, they're coming in sometime soon.
Mm-hmm.
So and he ended up getting one. So I should just call him up one day and be like, hey, let me know.
Right.
Let me know. I'll pay you money to go pick it up for me.
I think we're gonna wrap this up, guys.
All right, y'all. Yeah.
So, I'm glad to have you guys on here. Obviously, you know that. I said it was a pretty good session. I can't even see the time from here, how long we've been doing it, but
It's blurry to me.
yeah. I'll just let everyone go around the table one time before I do the outro and say whatever that's on their mind, and
Are we gonna walk around the table?
I mean we can.
You know, the musical chairs?
We can do a snow dance so we actually get the snow and they don't pass us.
No.
you know.
No, I don't want it.
Fire!
So Trent, we're just gonna kick it off with you. You're on my left side, so
You bastard.
I know.
So I can just say anything.
Yeah, whatever you want. You know, just let your nuts out. You know.
Yeah. Them little bastards.
Yeah.
Got AJ to laugh. Like and subscribe.
Jay?
Sorry, I stuttered, bitch. Fuck you.
Thanks for having me on, Travis. Yeah. Make sure you like and subscribe, share it, whatever. I'll be back sometime. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see.
You have to come back.
I mean,
Eventually, but yeah.
You're coming back.
you're coming back regardless. So.
I don't know when though.
It don't matter. You're
There's
coming
a,
back.
there's a spot open anytime.
Yeah.
No, there's not. He's got a call.
Okay.
Reservations.
You know
This
what?
is high class.
I mean, the thing is I'm using leave days on this holiday block leave.
Oh,
So I have to make them back in a 6-month period.
right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Have fun with that.
Uh-huh.
AJ.
See ya. Fuck
See ya.
off.
See ya.
So, like I said, like they all said, like and subscribe. I really
See?
appreciate
They
it.
all said I wouldn't want to be a fucking.
See, I'm not the only one
Yeah.
that stumbles over my words, motherfucker.
I'm not a lamb. I don't follow.
Peace out. Love everyone. Thanks for supporting. And that's
Get
it.
the motherfucker off of me.
Jalen, if you want to go hit the pause button for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Hey,
It's starting to get cold in here. I don't know if you ain't